Alright, welcome back. I was mistaken because I figured out that I wasn't recording correctly. So, sorry about that. Going to grab the suppressor here, which will make your SOCON now silent. Before it wasn't, so you had to, so you couldn't use it around guards, or else it'll cause an alert. Click the 6 here to see the lasers. Failed these lasers so many times. I'll be honest. There's a trick that you can use the PlayStation version to get through them fairly quickly, but I couldn't get it to work in Integral for some reason. Claymores are your basic mines. They have their motion detection mines with a cone shape detection radius, so they can be fairly useful, especially some bosses. Good to get more claymores. Okay. Go down here. I actually want to save because this boss could be a real pain. Especially in extreme. This is just, it becomes unfair because of how random this boss could be. So let's go. Those chap, then 3 stuns, run out, throw stuns in the middle to stun the gunner, get claymores out, and it shoots, so it should be easier. Okay, run up, plant 2 claymores, so it'll slow the tank down enough so you could land your grenades. Duck here, and then there goes 1, 2 more claymores just in case. There we go, clunk. And that's how you defeat the M1 tank. Actually made it look a lot easier than it was, because when I first played this, it just destroyed me so many times. Go down here and then get some chaps. We're gonna want those chap grenades. Now we're in the Nuke Building. Go over here. Scroll. And you get a protocol. Basically what Colonel Naomi is saying is that you can't use your weapons except for chaps. And when I do this trick, it's basically called silent walking, because when you do that, you walk silently on metal floors, which is really useful if you're trying to save up on time. I'm not gonna take the fastest route here because it's gonna use CQC and it's really unreliable, so I'm just gonna take it the safe way, but I guess I could call it fairly fast. Yeah, if you wanted the left route, it will be easier, but you have to CQC the guard, and again, really unreliable in the PC version, at least for me. I don't know why. Then we go here, hit the switch, go down here, B1, my screen just blinked. Hopefully nothing bad happened. Oh, good indicator. We're not gonna need a whole lot of ammo for it, to be quite honest. Get the stuns. The Nikita is basically a remote control missile launcher, as you'll see later, or pretty soon. But it's a loud weapon, so if it hits anything, it'll alert any guards in the area. So not particularly useful. Let's go down here. And then Yep. Mysterious person is telling you that the floor is electrified, so yeah, destroy the control panel, the power panel, whatever. Make sure you go full speed here so you can avoid the turret fire, and then just go through and hit this panel. And then it'll overload it, and the floor is no longer electrified, so we can walk on it. And go here, got the FAMAS, and then go back out to get some more air. The FAMAS is your automatic, so it's good for fighting multiple enemies where you need to hit them. And here's another gun camera. Go here. And we hear some sounds that doesn't sound all that pleasant. Put chaps, because we're gonna need them. And then we come here, hallway full of dead bodies and dying. So, yeah. And here, we see a ninja massacring the place. Yeah, sure. 0-3. So let's go check it out. Here, we fight the Cyborg Ninja, which could be fairly hard if you don't know what you're doing, or if your controls just mess up. There, we're down here. Go down here. And he could chat because he's afraid of them, as you see later. I'm trying to shake. Keep doing it. His flip attack is actually harmless. Only his triple spin kick and his drop does any damage. In hard, you're actually given a little bit more leeway to land your hits, so take full advantage. Okay, now I want to use the chaps. Chaps basically disable him, so he can't do anything. If you bought 9 chaps with you, you're pretty much good if you brought his health down normally to half. As long as you land all your hits, that is. If you miss a hit, then things could get pretty ugly. Hopefully I brought enough chaps. I actually find this way to be a little quicker than normal method. I think that's just me, but you actually skip a lot of dialogue and 2 unskippable cutscenes if you do this. Yeah, I just want to line up the shot or the punch. Make sure I don't miss. It'll be really bad. And then over here, there are 3 more chat grenades, so yeah. You have a total of 12 to work with. Good number. Nah. Line out the punch could be a problem. Could be real pain sometimes. And you could actually time chaps, so you would base very low time, but I'm not good at that, as you can tell. Hopefully I have enough chaps. I really hope so. Yeah. Sorry for any of you who are expecting me to fight him fairly, but yeah. I really don't like his teleportation phase. Waste too much time and I usually get hit. Go night chat. Yeah, 2 more. Hopefully I'll be able to get him down to critical. to in like a awkward position, I should be fine. Oh, I got him. With one chap to spare. Go for switch mode, just because I can. Just shoot him. Oh yeah, and SOCOM has auto lock, so it's really easy to hit with SOCOM. There we go. Cyborg Ninja down. And yes, it's a great box. And lots of cutscenes in codec. I'm glad I can just skip them because they could be quite a pain to go through. Shafts, Vamos. No, I mean SOCOM Vamos, sorry. Yeah. Again, doing these late at night, so my concentration is a bit dwindled. Just running back. Ready? Go wait for this camera to turn the other way. Then we go. Go to make a little stop here. Over here. More stun grenades. We're gonna need a lot of them later. So, collect them while I can. And then go back to B1. Go down here. And then you should just wait for Meryl right here. You could do a little later, but I just like to be safe. Knock out. And then she'll come to you. And then you just run to the bathroom. And then be stopped by invisible wall. Sure. And there we go. That's the end of that part.
Okay, let's go.
Of course you can't skip this either. There's an even worse one in this game later. It's fairly useless actually.
There's no guard. What happened to the music? I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Yeah, sure. Want to come out? And right here, get more bullets. We're gonna need a fair amount of them. Cardboard box. We're gonna need at least one soon. And here, a lot of famous bullets, along with night vision goggle. Basically does what you think it does. Amplifies the light. Amplifies the light in dark areas. We got the Azapom, which I'll explain later. Get more bullets. Here we get stuck in the Nikita, SOCOMs, and Vamos if we need it. And I think that's all the ammo we can pick up right now. We got a decent stash. Right here. And I'm actually gonna stay over here because next part could be quite long, so thanks for watching.